Welcome back to another episode of Mom Talk. We are recording inside again for y'all because I think the bugs got a little out of hand.
It was a little noisy.
Yeah, it was a little noisy. And that night we did our recording. It was a Saturday night. And then the next morning I left for my trip.
You did. You almost got washed away on that trip.
Yeah. If y'all follow us, I posted right next to my room and it was like a raging river.
Yeah.
Started out pleasant.
You need to put that like in a permanent spot on our page so people can like look at that.
Okay, I'm going to put it in one of those little circles. A highlight.
A highlight.
Is
Is
that
there a
what it's
reel of it? I think you just put it in stories.
I put the really crazy one in the stories because that was like while it was happening at night.
True.
And then I might have posted the next day in the reel because it was still.
Put it in a highlight bubble.
Yeah. I mean,
Because wow.
okay, I really couldn't get over it.
I know.
We got there and it was seriously just a little baby cute creek and it was flowing.
You showed me before.
Yeah, like there were people down from us who were in it, just walking around like you would in a creek.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know it was supposed to rain. I never watch the weather.
Listen, it drives me a little crazy. But yeah, you don't.
Yeah, so I don't think I had any idea. But it came a flood, as they say, and it really did. So I didn't even, I was more worried about, were we going to be able to go to Dollywood? Because that's really why we went.
No, are we going to get swept away?
No.
So that water was like almost in your, like on your balcony or like
I
whatever
know.
that was. Porch, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, back deck, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got there and Joseph went to check in and he was like, the little old man was so nice and moved our room. I was like, oh, okay, what was wrong with it? And he was like, oh, nothing was wrong with it. He said, this is next to, I don't know if he called it a creek or a river because now to me it's a river.
Yeah.
But he was like, he moved us to that. I was like, oh, cool. So
that little old man tried to get you.
I was like, that is so sweet. And then in the middle of the night, I was like, does he know? Does he know
He watches
this happens?
the weather.
Yes.
He knew.
I mean, obviously that's had to happen before. You can't tell me it hasn't come in the room.
100% it's been in that room.
It
was so close that night.
I mean, I know I already said this, but it woke me up. It was so loud.
Yeah.
I thought it was like rain coming down.
Like a downpour.
Right. But it was barely raining anymore. It had already finished raining pretty much.
Done the damage.
And this was the middle of the night and I shut the door back and then Joseph's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, thank God that woke you up because I didn't want to be the only one awake and be scared.
You wouldn't have woken him up?
I don't know.
Okay.
If I was really scared, I might have, but I already knew what he was going to say. It's fine.
Yeah.
So,
sometimes I like to wake Jared up just to hear that.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, it's on.
Yeah.
It's not, he's not awake. He doesn't even know. I could be like the house on fire and he would say, it's on. But
okay, well, usually you can't wake him up for anything. So for that to wake him up, I was like,
yeah,
oh.
You knew, validated.
Valid. And so I think he got up and looked, I'm sure, because it was so loud. And I was like, okay, should we run? Should I pack up all this stuff? I can't sleep.
Just out here at 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's what time it was. So he said it's fine. I was like, oh, of course. I guess I'll just try to sleep. And then all I could picture was that scene in the Titanic where they have nowhere to go and the water just comes rushing in and they're in their bed.
Well, you know, I haven't seen.
I was really hoping since it was Titanic, I was trying to give you credit.
It's a really long movie. And I don't do any movies.
It was the old 2 VHS. You had to switch it out. It was so long.
Absolutely.
I know you're not doing that.
Nope.
Well, there's a little old couple and they
I
know
get
they're
the
not
concept.
getting out.
I know the plot. Like,
and they drowned in their room.
R.I.P.
I know. I was like, so am I going to have to wake him back up? Am I going to like grab the most important stuff and run out the front door?
Like, what is that? You're already on a trip. Is it just your phone in your wallet?
Yeah. Makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
No. No.
Oh, it depends on how long I've got. And
I mean, you would have had to unpack all your stuff.
But, I went worst case. But also, these worst cases have been happening. I feel like I had reason. Like, all that just happened in Texas. Like,
Yeah.
And they said how fast it happened, then couldn't do anything about it.
I mean, true.
So I was like, oh, that's what's going to happen. Finally, I went back to sleep. And the next morning it was still pretty crazy, but it wasn't as crazy as the night before.
Things had settled.
I mean, the room was super cute. I'm sure the old man meant well.
I don't know if he did.
We will never know. And then we did get to go to Dollywood, which was the plan, because if y'all remember back at spring break time, I'm sure I mentioned it because it was a deal, but I got the
season passes.
the season pass, and the deal was purchase a season pass, get 2 people in for free. So for a season pass price, I got me and my kids in for free at that time. So anyways, we were gonna go back and use that. So we went pretty much when they opened at 10-ish, and I still had not checked the weather again. I think he had, but
somebody should.
Yeah, somebody should be in charge, and it's not me. This was really weird because I don't think I've ever been on a trip without my kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I never have either, but
Yeah,
wow.
now that you've had kids, right? You haven't. Yeah, so I'm like, oh,
But also,
what
like,
am I supposed to do?
my kids are still, like, a lot younger.
Yeah.
So I have time, but it is wow that, like, you made it this far in life.
Yeah, no, I think one time on their fall break, since they were gone, me and Mom went to the beach.
That's different
That's-
because they were already gone.
Yeah,
They
and
weren't supposed, well, they weren't supposed to be with you now.
No, they weren't supposed to. Like, I didn't leave them or anything. But,
No.
like, I was traveling with my mom, who I've already traveled with my whole life. So, like, going on a
trip with your boyfriend is different.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I don't have to do anything.
Relaxing.
My kids aren't here. I'm not driving. I'm not picking where we're going. I mean, of course, he's like, what do you feel like eating?
Well, yeah.
I'm like, oh, anything on this strip right here that we can get to is fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was 100,000 million degrees the first day. So walking the strip, I mean, fine, I knew it was hot, but whoa.
And it takes a lot to make you hot.
Yeah, because I'm comfortable hot.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I'm sticking to this chair. Like, when I get up, I'm going to have to do something about that.
Yeah.
For the next person. Oh, that's the night. Okay, I forgot this part. We did the skylift, ski lift. I don't even know what it's called.
You went up in the air.
In the yellow seat. Everybody knows what it is.
I've never done it. I know what it is.
Have you been to Gatlinburg?
Twice.
Because my whole point to him was we have to do this because we're in Gatlinburg, and that's what you do in Gatlinburg.
Oh, I've been twice and I've never done that.
Why?
Why?
You have to ride up the mountain in a chair that doesn't hold on to you.
I don't think so. I don't think I do.
Well, we did.
Because you have to.
Yes, that was a memory made.
Okay.
And, okay, the chairlift was fine going up. Joseph's afraid of heights. Hope he doesn't get mad at me for saying that. But I felt like, why is he pushing off this chairlift? Like, we have to do it. And then halfway up, I was like, oh,
You're scared of this.
I forgot.
Yeah.
And then we proceeded to do the swaying bridge that's glass bottom
Up in the air.
up in the air. I thought the whole thing was glass. I guess that would have been a bit extreme. So
See, I feel like there's people who are scared of heights and don't like them. Like what it sounds like he's got going on.
Yeah.
Obviously, he can do height.
right, it's not like some debilitating fear where he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
I mean, he's a firefighter. He has to be able to go up a ladder.
And honestly, it didn't even seem to bother him at all. I was like, are you sure?
I mean, you can be uncomfortable and not like it and still do it.
Yeah, well, he did it.
That's nice.
And didn't
Because this was
complain.
recreational. He did not have to.
No, he didn't have to do that. I will say, I did roller coaster the next day, and that's not top on my list. So
Right. Again, uncomfortable, but you can do it.
I did it. Yeah, so we did the glass bottom bridge or whatever, and it was, I don't know why I did not think about it swaying, but it was, I mean, all those people and like kids and running and
See, no, I would not do that. I
did-
love you so much now.
I didn't enjoy it that. Like, that's not what I pictured.
No.
I liked being at the top of the mountain. Also, I have to tell you how much it costs to ride in a chair to the top of the mountain and then walk on a bridge. For 2 people, how much do you think?
How long's the ride up?
Oh, I don't know, a couple minutes,
So, like, less than 5?
maybe 5.
And then 5 back down.
Yeah.
And then how long are you on the bridge?
Oh, you can just meander around up there for as long as you want. You can get snacks. It looks like a gas station
Do you
up
have
there.
to pay for that? Is it all like one price or are these 2 separate prices?
No, it was all one price. You just get to the top of the mountain. And then you can look all around everywhere you want.
Okay, 2 people. $50?
90.
Oh!
I-
No, absolutely not. Okay, you took this man and said, you're scared of height. Pay $90 and
Yeah.
we can go up here on this mountain.
Uh-huh.
On this rickety.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
He must like you.
I think that was the most expensive thing we did the whole trip.
That's outrageous.
I think his Dollywood ticket cost less.
Okay.
But we have a photo up there.
Did you have to pay for that?
No, I took it myself.
Good.
They do sell you a photo, but I was like, I'm good. I took a little
good.
selfie. I heard the mom in front of me talking to her kids. So her kids were almost grown. So she maybe was a little bit older than me, but she was like, I remember when this was like $20 a person. I was like, preach. I did not know it was that much.
No. I'll just look at the pictures. I don't need to do that in my life, you know? Like some people like want to go and do all this. I don't need that.
Yeah. I needed it at the time.
Do you need it again?
Oh, no.
Like ever?
No, we did it. I've
But
already
you've
done
done
it
it
with my
before.
kid. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't done it with him. That was our first trip to Gatlinburg. Like,
Clearly.
you're like, okay, you're so annoying. So we did that. We were sweaty, went to Dollywood. If anybody's ever been, like, we were going in the order of Dollywood. Like, we weren't bebopping all around.
Mhm.
So the very first one, lightning rod, it goes like 73 miles an hour.
Okay.
I have never ridden any of these, and I just went with my kids. I was like, y'all have fun. And it was also the first day, so a lot of stuff was closed. This one doesn't go upside down. It's just super fast. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm just more scared of the upside down.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in line, and he's just like, are you good? He's like, do you know, even if you get up there, like, you can still not do it? I was like, oh, no, I'm going to do it.
I'm not chickening out now.
Yeah, he was like, I was afraid you were not going to do it or be mad at me. I was like, no, we're doing
Be
it
mad
now.
at you. I couldn't just say no.
I was like, no, I've already got my mindset. I'm doing it. So it was so fast, I didn't even have time to be scared. There was part of it where it was going so fast, I felt like I couldn't lift my neck back up. I was like, I'm just stuck in this
Whiplash.
position. So we did that. And then next were the water rides. Fave.
I love a water coaster.
Yeah.
Love.
This was like, I think it is called River
I love
Rampage.
any water slide.
I know.
Even if I have to carry my own tuba.
Oh, yeah. Those are the best.
I think the water coaster where it's already ready for me and you load into it like a roller coaster, I prefer that.
Okay, so this one, we didn't go to Splash Country, so this was just basic water stuff at
Okay.
the park. But it's like the round circle thing that you sit in, and there's like 5 or 6 people, and it just bounces you all around. And like,
Love it.
if you turn this way, you might get under the waterfall. So we did that. That was fun. Then we did Devil's Falls, maybe. You know, you're just in the boat going around, and then you do the big drop.
Everybody's got their own version of Splash Mountain.
That one. Okay, then we get to Tennessee Tornado. This was going to be my first upside down. We get in line. He is checking the weather. And then over the announcement thing, they're like, we got to shut down for weather. I was like, oh my gosh, I was going to do it, but would you look at that?
Saved by the bell.
So then we went back to the indoor, which is what everybody went to. It's not upside down. It's just a couple of drops. I still thought it was scary. Then I was like, okay, let's get lunch. We got lunch with everybody else. Everybody's hiding from the rain, and you can't do any of the rides. Got some lunch, and then just trying to kill some more time. I was like, well, I'll get an ice cream cone. It's like the size of my head. Got that. And then we were like, okay, I don't think, like, the weather keeps getting pushed back. So we walked to another area of the park to see if they had, you know, like the games that you can pay extra and play.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was not what he expected. So then we're leaving the park, and as soon as we get outside the park, they were like, everything's open again. I was like, well, shoot, we're already gone.
No upside down for you?
No, so I didn't have to do it. I mean, God was watching over me.
Watching.
I didn't say a word till we got out of the park. I was like, I might still have to do this.
Yeah. It was really close.
Okay, this is weird that I wanted to tell you about at the park. So you can get like free water, like a cup, not a bottle, usually at any of the stands. So the first one we went to, I was like, yeah, we can just get a cup of water. And then the guy was talking to Joseph, and I was like, maybe I'm not understanding him correctly. But he said something about bees swarming. And I was like, what in the world? And we go around the corner, and like the drink station that's like everywhere, you know, you just pick Coke, Pepsi, Dark, whatever, swarming with bees.
What?
It was caution taped off.
Wow. Did they make their home in it?
Everyone was like that after that.
All of the drink machines?
Swarming.
Wow.
I've never.
I mean, I don't know what you do about that. It's not like you can spray chemicals on the drinks.
No, and you can't kill all the bees, right? So
Right.
Oh, I don't know what that guy said. I definitely heard bees, but I was like, maybe a beekeeper's coming. I don't know. I know.
I'm glad you just wanted water.
I just wanted water. So they have the drink stations too. So, where you fill your Stanley up. So we just did that. So we left early and I don't even know what else we did that afternoon. I don't know. Arcade, something. I think I napped. I was so tired from not
The
being
sun.
up and then the
The
sun.
sun will take it out of you.
Because before it rained, it was hot.
Yeah. You went at a really hot time.
I did.
We were sweating to death the night before.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was like nighttime when we were recording.
Yeah.
And we were still really sweaty.
Yeah. So overall, we had a good time. We did not get flooded. I got pancakes the next morning. Best thing ever. I thought they were so good. Everything there says best pancake, but they all are kind of best pancake. So it was good.
Valid.
And my kids were gone. They were actually in Gatlinburg, and I really did not mean to follow them there.
Okay.
Wink. Henry's like, you should run into us. And I was like, I'm not on myself else's trip. So they did a day at Dolly, but not the same day. So they got to ride everything all day long. I feel like they've done it most of the rides before, but Henry did the big dropper, that just goes up in a circle and drops you. He was like, I will never do that again. I'm like, it is a tall one. I feel like you can see it from the parking lot.
Yeah.
So he was scared.
I bet.
But the other ones, he said he had so much fun. Like they did the mountain coasters. Like they went up to Anakeesta and did those. Dolly. They did the Soaky Mountain water park. They did tubing. They did a lot of stuff.
I mean, a full week there. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a lot of stuff because I was like, oh, I don't know what they'll have to do that many days, but there is plenty of stuff to do there.
Yeah.
So they had fun. And when they got back, it was pretty much get ready for school.
Yeah.
So when this episode comes out, it'll already be Henry's birthday, but I didn't have him on his birthday weekend this year. So the weekend before, I took him to Topgolf. Him and a couple friends. So we did that when they got back. We had Sunday family lunch at the house and took him and a couple of friends plus Emma and a friend to Topgolf. And I mean, I think he really liked it. Like, I've never been, so I didn't really know how it worked, but it's really nice. And have you ever been?
No.
I know we talked about going like with friends before.
Yeah, we have. But we never
did. So if you haven't been, you just get a bay and up to 6 people can be in a bay. I definitely miscounted and had 7 children. I don't think I've remembered to count my own child as a person.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. Oops. So Emma and Addison hit as one person. You get 5 hits every time you go up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could split that.
Yeah. So they just switched it up every time. And Emma and Addison beat all the boys.
I know they did.
So worth it. Emma was like, I'm being serious. I'm locking in. That's what the kids say now.
That is what they say.
She won.
Good
so I was like, good for you.
Yes.
Then the boys came over and swam a little bit after. And if anybody's had a group of boys, like, you're going to know what I mean. But like, the longer they're there, the more rowdy and comfortable and get. And that doesn't bother me at all. I just am like, okay, I have other people's kids. I don't want anybody getting hurt or injured.
Yeah. No drowning.
Yes. Don't
no
fall
injuries.
off this thing at Topgolf. Do not hit each other.
Yeah.
Don't drown. Yeah, all that.
Trampoline.
Trampoline.
Yeah.
Are your parents going to let you come back?
A group of boys scares me.
No, it is.
I know it's coming, but it's scary.
I will say, though, Addison really helped out. She likes to be in charge. And I was like, why don't you tell them this or tell them that? And she did.
She mommed them?
Oh, yeah. Good. And she didn't mind at all. Because I'm like, I'm the furthest from them at Topgolf because I'm not hitting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you could tell them to step back.
Pass along the message.
Yeah, pass that right on along. So I feel like Henry was happy about that. And then, yeah, back to school. Half day Wednesday.
Well, but they're both starting new schools, so they both have orientation?
Okay, yeah. Orientation was Tuesday for both of them. So that, to me, felt like their first half day. They were both nervous. They were giving me nervous energy, which I get. They're both going to a new school.
Yeah.
Emma was really nervous. I mean, it's big.
It's like high school, yeah.
And finding where she's supposed to go. And I mean, the school has been really good about communicating, but I'm like, I'm getting all this information for half day that I don't want to get confused with orientation and tell y'all
right.
wrong. Because some days you go to the gym for a pep rally. Like, I got to make sure I'm right. So I feel like I was not myself. You know, when you leave your kid crying at daycare and you don't see him for the rest of the day, you're just kind of off.
Yeah.
And not that either one of them were crying. I could feel their nervous energy. So once I picked them up, and I had to go through a new car circle.
Okay, I'm
CHS.
crying.
I know.
I don't want to do that. I was stressed last year learning kindergarten.
Yeah, I was like,
Car circle.
I don't want to do this. I was sitting out on the road for a while. I was like, Emma, are y'all even out yet? Nothing's moving. Like, I don't know if I'm doing this right.
I hate a car circle. I love that I get to be in it.
Yeah.
I just
That
like
you
have
get
to
to
say
do
that.
it.
Like, I want to be in the car circle.
Right.
It's a very much a love-hate relationship.
No, I agree.
I want to be there, but I don't like it.
Well, this day was just freshman, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Poof.
I know. So I took Henry. His friend picked him up. I did not take Emma, but I picked her up.
Oh, great.
So I was
That
kind of,
really
I was
worked.
opposite.
Yeah.
So when I got up there, okay, elementary school, you know, you have the car tag, the number. Nobody can take you home unless you have your identification.
Right.
Then middle school, it's like, yeah, you have a number, but also somebody can just say, I'm also taking Henry.
Yeah.
At CHS, nobody cares.
Bye.
I mean, I get it. They're older. They should absolutely know who's taking them home and who, what, when, where.
Right. And I mean, like, half the time I wasn't 100% sure of my ride home until, like, the day went on, like, who had room in their car.
Yes.
Did you do that?
Yeah. Sometimes.
I always knew I'd have a ride. I just didn't know who we'd be with. Or, like, who had what after school. So, like, I remember last minute I had a ride with, like, different people in my neighborhood. I lived in a neighborhood.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like,
No, I didn't have that. It was one cousin or the other normally.
and then I got my car and, like, it was who's riding with me.
Yes, because you're November.
I'm a November
Yeah,
birthday.
so we got our licenses first, so people were riding with us.
I got my license. I did not have a vehicle
Okay.
to drive to school immediately. I had to, like, have a job.
Okay.
That's when I started at the spa. It's because I had to save up
Yes.
money to get a car.
Okay. I didn't have a job. My mom gave me a car.
That's so nice.
You know, she said if you're playing sports.
I didn't
whatever.
do that. I didn't
Yeah.
do any extracurriculars.
Yeah,
So it was a job.
I mean, she will tell you that she made me play volleyball. So, I mean, I felt like that was a fair trade.
Yeah.
I ended up loving it. At the time, I didn't know I did.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, now I'm glad I did it. So yeah, I pulled up in there and I felt like Emma was waiting for somebody to be like, okay, you can cross through the traffic now. Yeah, because they still do that at Ridgeview. Like they have the teachers out there and like everybody has to stop and then you can walk across. So
Right.
she and I are still filling it out.
I mean, it's an adjustment.
Yeah, and I'll report back.
Yeah.
So that was orientation. Half day went pretty much the same. It was just other kids were there.
Yeah.
Okay, so how was Mason's half day?
It was good. So we did the back to school night the night before.
Meet the teacher, right?
And he loved his teacher. Like, loved her just from back to school night. I mean, her room was super cool. She was so sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying when I'm like, some people you are like, oh, you're a really good teacher. And then some people it's like, oh, you're meant to be a teacher.
Mm-hmm. You could tell.
Like, you can be great at it or it can literally like be you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's her.
Okay, good.
That's the vibe I got.
I mean,
Anyways.
you know, we've talked about first grade can be hard, so I'm glad.
Yeah. And, you know, he's already had some like reading challenges.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got screened for dyslexia. He needed glasses, like all that. So I am glad he has this teacher. And then his half day went great.
Was he nervous dropping off?
He was like, you get to go. I was like, do you know where you're going when you go in there? He's like, no, but you'll walk me to my class. I was like, no, I won't. I was like, that's a kindergarten only thing. Like, I
Yeah.
don't get to do that. And I didn't think to tell him beforehand. I just thought, like, he knew.
Yeah, because you didn't walk him in the rest of last year, but yeah. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, like, you're on your own. And we're talking about this in car circle. Like, it is what it is. And he's like, which way do I go once I walk in the door? And I was like, well, it depends which door you get dropped off at. Because they have 2 different doors they can go in there.
Okay.
And he was like, okay. I was like, I'll tell you before you get out of the car. So he had a bag of school supplies in one hand. And I was like, okay, we're at the door. He's getting out. I said, you're going to go to your left. He's like, which one's my left? And I'm like, the one with the bag. Okay, cool. So he gets out of the car. He goes up. Some teacher stops, gives out a sticker. He switches his
No.
bag to his other hand. So I just already know he's going to go in and go to the right.
Right. Did you ask him when you picked him up if
No.
he did?
I
Okay,
said,
good.
hey, did you have any trouble finding your classroom this morning? He was like, I thought about it and I just really found a teacher and asked her where it was.
There you go.
And he said, and she took me there. So I was like, okay, great. Because I had
Good.
told him to. I was like, if you're lost, there's going to be teachers all over the place.
Everywhere. Yeah. Do you need help?
I said, nobody knows. Everybody's in the same boat as you. Like, it's fine.
First day.
And he has enough Jarrett in him that that's an acceptable answer.
Okay, good.
You had told me that as a kid. Absolutely not.
No, you're like, I'm the only one that
Oh.
doesn't know.
Yeah. It's clearly just my first day. So, no, he was fine. He loved it. His teacher did something cute. They had a little snack time because obviously no meals.
Right.
They had goldfish and she made jitter juice.
What's that?
According to Mason, it's like some green Hawaiian punch with Sprite and sprinkles to get rid of your nerves.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Isn't that so cute?
She is meant to be a
I
teacher.
know.
That's
You're
so
giving
sweet.
these kids sugar and then keeping them with you.
Right.
That is a good teacher.
That is. She
So,
really loves them.
Yeah, she loves them. And she sent a bunch of pictures on Parent Square.
Oh, good. I love that.
Like, day one was a success.
Okay, good. So Mason feels good and you feel good.
Yeah.
I think my kids are fine.
So I'm excited for the school year. I'm not nervy.
Okay, good.
Kindergarten almost took me out last year, and it'll take me out again next year with Remy, but this year I am good.
No, I sent you that reel.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all, it was this mom just crying because she thought she could walk her kid in.
I mean, that's not the only reason she was going through
No,
it.
not the only reason, but she's like, then I had to watch my baby walk down the hall.
Yeah. She's like, and there's all these big kids here.
No, literally, you just drop your 5-year-old off to school, go in by yourself. It's fine.
It's fine.
She said she was going to wait in the parking lot. I don't.
She's like, I have
disagree.
nothing to do. I'll be here all day. Like, every mom, I think, feels that when they
Yeah.
drop off. Especially, I don't know if it'll be easier with Remy or not.
Kindergarten's just a big one.
And I do only have 2 kids, just like you. So, like, I have the first time where it's, like, super hard because it's the first time. And then I have the last time. And that's sad because it's the last time.
Right. Henry walking in middle school, I was like, am I going to cry?
I-
He's walking in
Did
by
you?
himself, which he's perfectly capable of. But I'm like, that's my last baby going into this big school. There's no more elementary.
And middle school takes him in as a baby and spits him out as an adult.
Yes, as you have seen with Emma.
Brutal.
But
So-
no, I did not cry. I could not wait to pick them up.
Yeah,
Okay, I think it's going to be a good school year.
it will be.
Okay, y'all, thanks for listening, catching up on our lives. Basically just my trip.
Yeah.
Don't forget to follow us on Apple, Spotify, Instagram,
And YouTube.
and YouTube. Thank y'all for listening. And if you have a mom friend that you think would enjoy this, please share it with them. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.